Are you serious? Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it, turns to me and says, "Why so serious?" Comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" He sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious?
It's you and
Hey, everybody. Today we have a video from Paul Begley, a conspiracy theorist who believes that the blood moon and the meteor that we think hit it is a sign of the end. Yeah, we're talking about this crazy sort of bullshit. Yes, he is crazy and delusional, as all conspiracy theorists are. So you may want to share this on Twitter and Facebook.
Are you serious? Guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about the blood moon. Of course, that during the blood moon Sunday night, right as it was fully, completely, totality was going on, the moon was blood red, super blood wolf moon. An asteroid crashed into the side of the moon. While the whole world's watching this blood moon, an asteroid crashes into it. I mean, the odds are so impossible that
Actually, lunar impacts happen quite often. One happened in 2006. NASA quotes, "There is a new crater on the moon. It's about 1/4 meters wide, 3 meters deep, and about a month and a half old." NASA astronomers watched it form on May the 2nd, 2006. A meteor hit the moon's sea of clouds with 17 joules of kinetic energy. That's about the same as 4 tons of TNT, says Bill Cookie, the head of NASA's Meteor Environmental Office in Huntsville, Alabama. The impact created a bright fireball, which we video recorded using a 10-inch telescope. Lunar impacts have been seen before. Stuff hits the moon all the time, notes Cookie. But this is the best ever recording of an explosion in progress. Quotes NASA.gov. Link in the description.
even calculate it. The odds are absolutely impossible. What are the odds? First of all, rarely does an asteroid hit a planet or a moon or the Earth or something.
Now, I haven't been able to find any peer-reviewed evidence on the percentage chances of cosmic impacts on the moon. However, I was able to find this article from Nature explaining the percentage chances of cosmic impacts on the Earth. Now, the paper notes that there are 140 impact zones that have not been eroded due to weather or any sort of erosion. But the graph here on the y-axis is kind of important, I think, as it shows that there is a range in between 10 to the 5th power to 10 to the 10th power per year on Earth of impacts, cosmic impacts happening. That is a pretty common occurrence due to the vastness of the universe, considering that the universe is 13.7 billion years old. and we calculate that by the distance in which light travels. So, saying this, the universe is pretty big. That means that there's a lot of stuff in this. That means that there's a high percentage chance that the Earth is going to get hit with something, or that planets are going to get hit with stuff. So what he is saying is actually bullshit.
But the odds of it hitting during the blood moon? And so this morning as I was praying, the Lord reminded me and said, Paul, I create the signs. There's signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. There will be distress of nations with perplexity, and the sea and the waves will be roaring. And men's hearts will fail them for fear, because they'll be looking after those things coming upon the earth, but the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall the Son of Man be seen coming in the clouds with power and great glory. When these things begin to come to pass, he said, look up, lift up your head, your redemption draweth nigh. This is Luke 21, 25 through 28.
Exodus 31:18, 3 Kings 8:9, Exodus 34:4, 2 Chronicles 5:10, Leviticus 26:46, and Malachi 4:4. And that's just to name the contradictions on the Ten Commandments. Note the Bible says a lot of stuff and contradicts a lot of what it says. It says that the earth is flat and that the sun and moon are lights with no explanation for a method of any of this. The moon is not a light. It reflects light, and the earth is an oblate spheroid, not a flat plane.
And the Lord said to me, there's going to be a crash. This blood moon was a harbinger or a warning for the United States, Israel, and the world. And there's going to be a crash. It's going to come out of nowhere, just like this asteroid did. It's going to come out of nowhere. And I don't know what that means. Is it the crash of stock markets, world markets? Is it the crash of the price of oil? Is it the crash of the world currency? Is it the crash of military? I mean, we have all kinds of stuff happening right now. You got the Venezuela thing. You got the where people are choosing up sides. Russia and China. Russia warning the United States over Venezuela. United States and Latin American countries and European countries on one side. China, Turkey, and Russia on the other side as it relates to that. You have U.S. Being threatened by China as it relates to the Taiwan and as it relates to those 5 artificial islands when we sail past it. You have Syria threatening to bomb the Tel Aviv airport in Israel. You have Iran threatening to annihilate Israel, wipe them off the face of the map.
None of these things have anything to do with the cosmic collision that we think may have happened on the moon, nor is a lunar eclipse a sign, nor are both of those a sign. This is just an appeal to fear fallacy.
You have all kinds of conflicts. So is it military crash? Is it an economic crash? Is it the United States government, its democracy about ready to crash? Is it some kind of catastrophic event, a landslide, a tsunami, a massive earthquake, a major airplane going to crash? I mean, so is it a volcano going to erupt? What is it that's something going to happen? Well, we're going to continue to watch and pray and pray and pray. All right, because we know we're living in the last days. The signs of his return is everywhere. Maybe you have some thoughts of what may be about to happen. Are we in the end times? Leave your comments below. And God bless every one of you. I'll be back tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern to discuss that and more on the coming apocalypse.
And Christopher Hitchens is coming back from the dead to give this guy a hitch slap. But I I can't prove that Christopher Hitchens is coming back to give Paul a hitch slap. No! This is just another continuation of his appeal to fear fallacy. And by the looks of it, he is pulling this off to take people's money, it seems. With 1,289 patrons, I have to question whether he legitimately believes this or is he doing this all for the money. And also note, he has a PayPal too, so that doesn't add any positive remarks. See, I will say this, I have a Patreon too, but I have 0 subscribers. And this guy has way more subscribers than me. He's got, I think this video has close to 300,000 views on it. My videos barely get, on a good day, maybe 100. On a bad day, God knows how much. But, yeah, I only got, 117 subscribers. So, yes, I'm pretty much doing this for the fun of it. And not to mention that my Patreon isn't very well set up. His, I'm pretty sure people are paying him in between $1 and anywhere's up to $1,000 or so dollars. So he's making money off of this. Definitely. He's definitely making money off of this. So that definitely brings into question whether he legitimately believes the conspiracies that he's pushing. And this is why we fight against bullshit like this. Well, that's the end of my video. His video, as well as all my sources, are in the description. So, rate, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, and click on the bell icon to get notifications if you really want to see what I'm doing. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon if you wish to donate to me, of course. And I don't scam people, so I legitimately do this for the fun of it. As you guys know, 117 subscribers. What am I to say? But those links are in the description down below. So, thank you.